The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Power Trading Hour with your host, David White. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, David White.
And welcome all to another excellent edition of the Power Trading Hour.
The following takes place between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m.
So we start this day off, and what are we at? 2801. Dow's above 26,000 at 2660. We've got the NASDAQ up 70 points and the Russell up 10. Yesterday and this morning in my newsletter, I said, and even yesterday on the show, I am ultra suspicious of pullbacks coming during expiration week, in which they sell a ton of puts that suddenly see all the premiums disappear within hours or days. That has been the pattern for the last couple of months. Many are betting on the end of the market, and I'll be the first one to say that we're in a bubble, much like I said. The Bitcoin was a bubble, and does that mean that it instantly bursts the next day? No. A lot easier to see in Bitcoin, but it does mean, especially in the stock market, much harder to say that something's worth zero than Bitcoin, where literally it is a confidence game where in the end, the government has to accept dollar bills as I pay my taxes. They don't have to accept Bitcoin or gold or silver or anything else. In the end of the day, they've got to have those little green bills. But it's much tougher. And, of course, since there is at least some value there, the question is not, is it valueless, but what is the value? And, you know, we continue to see good news come after good news. And I know after a long run, it's very tough to say that, well, I know the market just can't go any further. The answer is it will pull back. But, man, are you going to have compelling evidence? And as I think is one of the best sayings of all time, extraordinary claims need extraordinary facts and proof. And we don't have any. We didn't really break much of anything yesterday. It was just a pullback. My guess is that this market is set up to expire at 2800 on the S&P cash on Friday, that keeping a lid on this will be a couple of senators, a senator and a congressman. But I don't think, you know, that come Monday we're going to see a government shutdown. The only two people really pushing for a government shutdown is one guy who is famous for letting Osama bin Laden know that we'd bugged his phone. They call him Leaky Leahy in Congress. The other one took the side of Al-Qaeda and ISIS through the last 15 or 20 years, and basically is one of these guys that hates America first. They call him Dick Turban in Congress. When you get guys that can't lose their seat, even if they went out and killed a small boy and a hooker, these guys, if they're the only ones leading the charge to do it, I suspect it is not going to happen. If you see some other people come out in the next couple of days that are more mainstream, that have the ability to possibly lose their seat, come on board, that would be one thing. But to have the extreme fringe out there throwing rocks makes me, you know, you're kind of known by the company you keep. I don't see a lot of people signing on board for that. And I think the markets kind of looked at that and said, okay, we saw the charge of the light brigade. It was 2 people. Neither one of them fear for anything for ever losing their seat. And, of course, have done horrifically bad things, almost traitorous things to America. What happens if we actually get a couple of senators or those kind of folks really go out on a limb? Well, maybe something will happen. But right now we got the extreme lunatic fringe leading the charge, nobody following in line. So I'm not putting a high risk on a government shutdown this week. We see some other things moving around. We'll take a look at that. But no reason to say it. Options, basically they sold a bunch of puts that are seeing the premiums evaporate faster than ice cream melts on Georgia asphalt in July. And nothing is new during expiration week. So that, yeah, Dick Turbin and Leaky Leahy, those are the nicknames for those guys. Both have done horrendous acts. And that's it. If we start hearing more, then I'll lean to that side. But right now, just as they said, what was it? I always love the expression from Agnew. Negative nabobs of negativism. I think that's what he said. Negative nabobs of negativism. Anyway, that's about it. Now, are we going higher? I don't think so. I mean, significantly higher. I heard some people think we went to maybe 28, 25, something like that. My guess is that this does not get signed till after the close on Friday. Now, if it got settled before then maybe. But my guess is 4 o'clock will come and go, and they'll push this till after the news cycle closes at 6. That will be so people can't be on the 6:30 news and be declared horrible things because they didn't agree with somebody else's political views. So I'm looking for something Friday night to get signed way after the 6:30 news comes out and everybody's headed off to vacation. And the barbs and propaganda probably have a lot less effect. So I'm thinking we're just going to kind of bide time. Monday morning, we get this all settled. Maybe we see that 24.5 point bounce in the S&P cash. But just knowing politics as I do, they will wait until the savages in the media cannot attack them before they do what needs to be done. 28,000 soon, huh? Okay, well, whatever. I guess that's on the Dow. Okay. I was thinking, well, okay. Anyway, 26,000 on the Dow, 2654 actually. And, you know, we get right into it. February, we get those folks getting a lot more cash. A lot more cash in their paychecks, and then, you know, a few more good things. We're going to talk about Apple's big announcement today. Got a few other things to talk about, got some charts to look at, but I think we've had a lot of the action we're going to have this week already. Be back in a second.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Dave takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
2802 on the S&P cash. And as we start the show off,